Start there. Hello, hello. Gotta fix this. What am I doing here? There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. Hey, Monica, how are you? Happy, what is it, Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. We're here again for more free and paid readings. How is y'all's, I was gonna say Friday. How is y'all's Tuesday going? Happy Tuesday. Hi, Max. How are you? It's good to see you here again. Hi, Darian. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Hi, Stacy. How are you? So sort of bad and good. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. It's all good. I'm doing well. I'm here. I'm living life. Hi, Kim. So happy Tuesday. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining me for another session or another round of free and paid readings. I am your facilitator and reader, Angelica. And in my business, I guess you could say, is Infinite Love Healing. I got stuck. Sorry, I got stuck reading the comments. But yeah, I will be your reader for the next hour and a half or so. My name is Angelica. I'm an Ascended Master Healer. And really all that is, it's like a fancy term that I was given by my highest selves, my multidimensional self, to kind of explain the different types of spiritual work that I do. Most fundamentally, most foundationally, I'm just a bridge. So if you would like to connect to a past loved one, a deceased loved one, I'm the bridge. If you would like healing, you know, I'm the bridge. I'm just a bridge, basically. And I can do a lot of different things. So, you know, the list goes on. So like I'm a quantum healer, energy worker, channel for divine frequencies, catalyst for transformation, and all of that to say that I'm a bridge. So I'm going to start scanning through the comments. If you would like a free reading, leave a comment with your name and a question. It can be yes or no. It can be general, love, health, career, etc. The only thing I don't do is pregnancy or fertility. It's just not my bag. And then, or a one-card pool. Okay. So I am offering free and paid readings. So my paid readings or my donation-based readings work as follows. To skip the line and get on the list, I always do my paid readings first, right? So donations of 20 minimum for readings. All links are in my profile, and you got to let me know in the comments that you donated, okay? And the donation exchange is as follows. Donations for readings are 20, and donations for energy work and mediumship are 33. Okay, and those are all minimums. You can donate more if you would like. Otherwise, I just do the free readings, and the way I work with my free readings is that I just allow my intuition to kind of scan the comments, and I allow my own intuition and spirit to kind of just light up what needs to be read for the group. Okay, and so with these, hi, how are you all? So for all of these readings, if something resonates, whether I'm reading for you or not personally, if something resonates, thank you. If something resonates, take it, apply it to your life, see how it works, see how it benefits you or not. You know, and leave the rest. Leave what doesn't resonate. And whether I'm reading for you personally or not. Okay. So I'm going to start scanning the comments here. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. And then, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Ari. Thank you for being here, my dear. I'm looking at my list. Please be aware that there are fake accounts that have my name or are using my likeness and are soliciting and DMing people directly, soliciting for readings. Please let me know, or please please let me know. Please know that this is not me. Report these. If this does happen to you, please report these accounts immediately. I'm unable to report them because they have blocked me. Just know that it's not me. And all of my lives, like this live, all of my lives can be found on my YouTube channel as replays. Okay, so I'm gonna connect. I'm gonna tune into the collective. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's a couple that are lighting up here. There's one. Oops. Whoa. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Oh, I like it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm feeling you, my dear Josie. I feel you. Let me know that you're still here. I'm pretty sure you are, but like if I call on you, just let me know. Send me an emoji, whatever. Just let me know that you're here so that I okay. And you want to know, Josie? Josie wants to know, how can I help my husband? So I'm just going to connect to your energy, my dear. Okay, there you are. Okay. And then I'm just going to feel in to the connection. I'm just listening. I'm getting mainly colors at this moment, and I'm doing my best to translate, like, what is this? So when I tune in, there's quite a bit, and I'm doing my best to just like hone in on your question. How can you support your husband? Or how can you support your husband? There feels like there's a couple of things here, to be honest. Okay. All right. So, all right. I think I'm ready to speak now. Okay. So when I'm tuning in, it feels like there is quite a bit that he's going through. You know, emotionally, mentally, the male collective, y'all, is going through it. Especially in this time of transition where the feminine is rising into her power. and learning her power and remembering her power from a place that's, you know, in balance, in alignment. Okay. So there is, the first thing that I was getting was actually emotional support from a place of you being empowered and in alignment and balanced within yourself, as well as um, being lovingly detached, or I guess another way to say that is not being so attached to him needing to be better and you needing him to, you know, be better or needing to fix him. Okay, nobody needs to be fixed. All right. People go through the things, you know, we all go through the things and the shit and the stuff because it's the stuff that we need to go through in order to come to clarity, in order to come to a solution, in order to come to whatever, whatever understanding or clarity, etc., etc., etc. it is that we need. So the biggest thing I feel here is emotional support from a place where you are empowered and you're not attached to him needing to be expressed in a certain way, him needing to be happy, him needing to be quote unquote okay, letting him know it's okay to not be okay. It feels like that's one of the best supports that you can give him right now, because there's a lot of things that he needs to sort out, and that feels like he needs to do that on it, like by himself, and he needs to do it for himself. The best way you can be there is to be emotionally supportive of him. Let him know it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to be where he is, and that you're there whenever you need him, or you're there whenever he needs you. But don't push anything. Okay, that's the other part that I feel. Don't push anything, because that would be insistence that he needs to be okay, or that he needs to be fixed, or that he's not okay and that's bad, or etc. It's just emotionally supportive. Let him know that you're there. Let him know that you're there for comfort, reassurance, whatever that he might need, that you're there. But don't, as long as you're not insistent that he needs to be okay. He needs to be, you know, without insistence that he needs to be expressed in a certain manner. Okay. That's the only thing I get here is emotionally supportive, or emotional support. Okay. That's what I get for you, my dear. I don't get much else other than that. All right. Hold on. Let me see. All right. All right. Okay, cool. You're welcome, my dear. Hope that gives you some guidance, some comfort. Okay, all right. She says, Josie says, I understand it all. As long as you understand it, that's all that matters. Okay, so I'm going back to scanning the comments. If you would like a free reading and you're not sure how it works yet, leave a comment with your name and a question. It can be general, love, health, career, etc. It can be a yes or no. I find the more specific you can be in your question, the more specific the information that is available. Okay, and the only thing I don't do is pregnancy or fertility, and I can also do a 1-card pool. Okay. If you would like to, donate or pay for a reading, all of my paid readings go first. So donations of $20 minimum are for readings. All my links are in my profile to donate. And then you got to let me know that you donated, okay? And I'm still scanning the comments here. And it's $20 for readings and $33 for energy work and mediumship. Okay. And if at any point you do feel called to work with me one-on-one, I do offer a wide array of different sessions and different offerings as well. So you can check those through. Check those through the links in my profile. Hi, Jillian. How are you, my dear? It's nice to see you again. One second. Okay, I have a couple that are lighting up in my head. I'm just feeling into which one to go first. I feel this one. Jesse, you're asking, is a career shift coming soon? Jesse K, let me know that you're here, my dear. Let me know that you're here. Okay, all right. And then, let me see, let me scroll back. You said, okay, you asked about the career shift. So I'm going to tune into your energy, my dear. And you're asking for, is a career shift coming soon? It feels like, let me feel into this a little bit more. Okay. All right, you ready? I'm going to say this as delicately as I can. It's really in your hands. This is what I'm hearing. The main word, the word that I was hearing when I was first tuning into this was no. However, that's very malleable. So that doesn't mean no, not at all. What I was hearing next was, it's in your hands. It's up to you to ship that. It's up to you to decide and to choose that for yourself. Okay. But I don't feel something that's like coming in unless you're the catalyst that makes that happen. Does that make sense? It has to be you. It has to come from you first. And then if you do choose that, I feel many, many doors and windows and all other sorts of openings opening up for you. But you have to decide that, okay? I'm hearing to leave it there. It has to come from you, okay? All right. Doom, doom. Okay. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Please share the live, like the live. That'd be great. And if you don't already follow me, give me a follow. Okay. I'm feeling you. You lit up right away, Monica. Let me know that you're still here, my dear. Monica asks, should I move out and move on from this relationship? Okay, you're here. So, oh, okay. All right. Okay. So the doors are going to go, they're opening then. Jesse says, I have decided to make the change and have gotten my resume out there, but no interviews yet. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Keep doing that. I don't know that a regular job is going to do it for you, my dear. I feel like your soul is yearning for something deeper. However, there is something out there you can find in the interim with between you finding so that you can stabilize and figure out what it is that truly makes your heart joyful. But yeah, I get what you're saying. So yeah, I see what you're saying. There's nothing there yet, but it'll come. You got to keep at it, my dear. Okay. Oh, nice. Currently working on my master's in psychology. That's dope. Yes. Keep going. Okay. All right, Monica. Thank you for confirming. Monica, what was it that you asked, my dear? Let me scroll back. Oh, should I move out and move on? Okay. So, Monica, my dear, you're welcome, Jesse. Ah, I got the itchiest nose right now. All right, Monica. So, first of all, I'm not here to tell you what to do. You get to, I'm only here as a conduit. I'm only here as as a facilitator of information. You get to choose because you are the ultimate authority over your life. So I'm not here to tell you to take your power. I don't want your power. But I am here. I will channel through the information from what I feel, and from there you get to make the choice. Okay. And a lot of times it just tends to be a confirmation, but you choose. Okay, you get to choose. Remember your choice. Remember your power. Your choice is in your power. Your power is in your choice. So, Monica, all right, I found you. I'm feeling into the connection. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to say it as delicately and straightforward as I can. Okay. It doesn't feel like the greatest connection. It feels, I actually almost quote unquote misspoke and said disconnection. And when I felt in even deeper, it feels very disconnected. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of happiness or joy, and it doesn't feel like there's a lot of, it just feels disconnected on a lot of levels. And therefore that disconnection is creating a lot of unhappiness. And you can tell me whether that resonates or not, or you don't have to share that at all. But that's kind of what I'm getting. As for your questions, I'm actually hearing to reflect back to you, are you happy here? How valuable how much do you value happiness, your happiness? How much do you value yourself? Because this feels like a self value, a self worth, a self esteem thing, a self esteem issue. Going at the very, very base foundation. So how much do you value yourself? How much do you value your happiness? If you're not happy here, then it feels like you have your answer, my dear. If I'm just going to feel into, this person doesn't feel like they're in the right mentality and emotionality to be in a relationship. They feel like your partner feels like they're just going through the motions, and it's nothing personal against you. It's really their own stuff that they're burying or hiding from within themselves. They don't want to face it. And that disconnect is going to create, it's going to create issues when you're with intimacy, whether it's physical or not. Um, Intimacy, connection. We can only connect to each other, whether it's friendship, romantic, partnership, whatever. We can only connect with others as much as we've connected within ourselves. And this person feels pretty disconnected, and you feel like you want more, and it feels like you're wanting to, it feels like you're actually being guided to value yourself more and esteem yourself more. And that is probably why you're feeling, or part, at least in part, why, partly why you're feeling such a disconnection, or feeling this this question really emanate from deep within, of like, do I stay here? This feels like a choice point. This feels like a bit of a choice point. Choice points are, we're always making choices, right? Every day, all day. Even choices that we're not aware of, or we're making unconsciously. Choice points are points in which that point is where it typically will significantly change the trajectory of our life and all of the timelines that are available to us. Okay, so this feels a bit of a choice point for me, or to me. And the biggest questions here are you happy here? And how much do you value your happiness? How much do you value yourself? Because this feels very disconnected, and this gets to be your choice. You know, if you want to stay here and keep living this out, it feels like it's just going to continue to deteriorate. But that gets to be your choice, you know. And if that other person is not willing to grow, or willing to look or choose for themselves to look within themselves and heal, then it can only go so far. Okay, that's what I feel. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me know. I hope you were still here. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let me know, Monica. Monica says absolutely correct. It's very disconnected on many levels. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay. Carrie, my dear, I'm actually feeling you. Carrie asks, will I have a heart operation this year? Let me know that you're here, Carrie, and I will get to you, my dear. Thank y'all for hanging out. And then, okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. So you said, well, I have, okay. So let me just tune into your your energy there. So I'm going to be very delicate with this. I'm going to do my best to relay and translate what's coming through. Do you know what the condition is? And the reason why I'm asking is I hear valve in my head, and I'm trying to locate where this goes. I'm trying to figure out where this goes. So I guess my question to you, Carrie, would be, is it a valve issue? Does the valve need to be operated on? Is it a valve issue? Or do you know the particular issue? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't know that you actually... Okay, you always have authority over your life, okay? You get to choose. You get to say, despite whatever the heck I say. So you are the authority, and you are the ultimate power and authority over your life. So, so it feels like I just keep getting the sense is I'm not sure you need it. It almost feels like this is something that can be healed without surgery. But this gets to be your decision. Okay? I would definitely tell you if I sense like, yeah, get, but you asked, will I get I don't quite see it working out. At the same time, I don't quite see it that you need it either. I'm just listening. Okay, all right. There's listening. I'm actually kind of listening to your heart. And I would invite you, if you don't already, to listen to your heart a little bit more. You can even listen like physically to your heartbeat, put your hands to your heart. But I would even ask your heart, what does it need? Because it feels like your heart just wants you to listen more. I'm a firm believer that, we can heal a very high percentage of a lot of the different ailments and sicknesses and diseases simply by tuning in and then utilizing our intuition. However, I do know that not everybody or everyone operates on that type of level or even like belief. So again, you get to do whatever you want to do here. But it does feel like the bigger thing here is your heart wants you to listen to it. I feel like that's the bigger issue here. It feels like you're not quite listening to your own heart. And so it's wanting to speak louder to get your attention. Let me listen to see if there's anything else. I don't really sense that you're... Here's the thing. Okay. I don't sense that it is something that needs to happen or will happen. However, this gets to be your choice. And if you push for it, it feels like it can happen. It's a timeline that pops into my brain. I feel at the same time that there's a deeper issue of you not listening to your heart and what your heart wants. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. If you push for it, and you really want it, then it's something that you can make happen, that you can actually create. Otherwise, I don't feel it happening otherwise. Okay. Predicting the future is tricky business. You know, there is no the future. It's what timeline are you aligning to? Okay. But it feels like the deeper thing here is listen to your heart. Because you're not listening to your heart. Oh, Carrie says, I don't want it. I believe that also. Yeah, I don't feel it. I don't feel that it needs to happen. I don't feel that it's a necessity, like an actual necessity. Sometimes it really is necessary for us to get like surgery or whatever. I don't feel that this is a necessity. I would invite you to listen to your heart. You know, take 10 minutes out of your day, if you can, maybe early in the morning or right before you go to sleep. And then like listen to your heart and write things down, or write to your heart. You know, what do you want? What do you need from me? What do you want from me? What do you need for me to give you? Because it feels more like an issue of you needing to listen to your heart. You're so welcome. I hope that helps you, and I hope that supports you in your own alignment. And yeah. Thank you for being here, Carrie. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, my dears. Yeah, thank you, Trish. Sending you love, Carrie. Sending you so much love. All right, Max, let's read you. Max says, should I let go of the romantic feelings for the guy I like? Again, this gets to be your choice, right? I'm not here to take your power. That gets to be your power and your choice. But I will fill into the connection and let you know how the connection feels to me. Okay. And then from there, you get to take it or leave it. Take it and apply, or leave it and don't. Okay. I'm always going to remind you of your own power. Okay. All right, Max. Okay. When I tune into the connection, when I actually tune into that connection between you and this guy, I hear the words aloof, and then I hear that this person likes to be chased. And so with that, what I would offer, or what I'm feeling like just naturally to offer, is that the type of relationship or connection that you are interested at this time in? Or would you want something a little deeper? Because if you're always chasing, then the energy of chasing will also has within it the energy of running. So if someone's chasing, then this other person's always going to run. It feels like this person just likes to be chased and likes to be wanted and likes to be liked. And they don't quite, they're still figuring things out. Okay. I'll put it that way. Feels like they're just kind of figuring things out. Still don't quite know who they are or what they like or what, and there also feels like there's some programs running that, that are manifesting in that way, the way that this person shows up. So it feels like I like to be chased. And also at the same time, not sure what to do. Yeah, it just it's very interesting. It feels like this person likes to be chased, and also at the same time, not sure what to do when they're quote unquote caught. Not sure that they want that feeling either. It's like, ooh, there's a thrill in the chase and someone chasing me. And then if I let myself get caught, I'm not sure I like that either. I'm not sure, like it feels like very, so if that's something that appeals to you, then absolutely, maybe that's something that you would like to explore further. Okay. If you want something a little deeper, I'm not sure that this person is the person to do the things with. However, that gets to be your choice. Sometimes we got to play things out in order to see, to have greater clarity in what we want. However, that's not the only way that we can learn. So it depends on what you want, Max. It depends on what you want. Do you like chasing? Do you always like chasing and chasing and chasing? And then you catch the person and it feels like it would fizzle out because there's no longer any thrill there for that person. And it feels like it would also dwindle on your side as well. It would fizzle on your side as well. However, you get to pick, you get to choose. That's just what I feel when I tune into the connection. Feels like that there can be a lot of thrill in the chase. However, what happens when one is quote unquote caught? That's where it feels like it all like just falls apart and fizzles out from there. But that's just the way that I read it. Okay. Oh, Max says, I hate chasing. Yeah, I don't like chasing either. I'm not going to chase anybody. I feel you. But it feels like that person has some programs running that they like to be chased, but it's because of whatever was demonstrated or whatever that person inherited. These programs, they come from a lot of different ways. We either inherit them, people project them onto us, we create them, but it feels like there's some kind of program running where they like to be chased, but they don't exactly want to be caught either. They just like to be chased. So that gets to be your choice. All right. Let's do a couple more of these. Max says, anytime I've played the chasing game, I've always got hurt, so it seems to be best to let go. Yeah, that's your choice, my dear. But like if you don't want to chase, then it sounds to me like you know what you don't want. And that sounds to me like a very clear, it sounds to be clear in your mind. You know what I mean? You know what you want. That's beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome, Max. I hope it helped. Hope it helped you. Hope it supported you. Okay, so let's do a couple more. Actually, I did feel. All right, Veronica, I'm feeling you, my dear. Let me know that you're still here. Veronica asks, will me and my ex ever reconnect? I feel like I lost the one. Can I just say, we have many the ones. Oh, okay. Thank you for saying that. We have many the ones. There's never just one. That might be part of programming you're running there. But let me connect to your energy, and then I'll feel into the connection. All right. I got you, and then this connection. It does feel like there is possibility for reconnection. However, it feels like in that reconnection, you feel like two different. I mean, obviously, we're all individual people. It feels like you'll be in a different space, and or realize or recognize that that's not the connection. It's almost like having a second chance, and then realizing, oh no, like realizing why that didn't work, realizing, so it feels like there's some combinations of those things in there. To me, it feels like there's other people or another one, however you utilize the terms that resonate for you, that there's another person out there for you that would be more aligned. It feels to me that there is not you're actually in a process of excavating, eliminating, and illuminating what programs or behaviors, traumas, etc., that are running consciously or unconsciously that no longer are working for you. Feels like you're in a process of that. And so it feels like you're connected. You're wanting to reconnect with the ex. And in that reconnection, should you reconnect, because it does feel like there's a pretty high possibility or probability, anything's possible. The probability feels pretty high in reconnecting. And in that reconnection, it feels like you're like, oh, no, I don't want that. That's just kind of what I feel. That's just what I feel. However, that gets to also be your decision. Just because I feel that doesn't mean that you have to feel that. You get to remember you have your own authority over your own life, so you get to choose. But that's just what it feels like to me, so that's how I'm relaying it, okay? But it feels like you're wanting to reconnect with this person because you're actually honing in on a certain it feels like emotional wound that also created beliefs for you that is attracting this person, that wants this person. One of the when we are attracted to someone, we're attracted to there's different types of attraction, right? There's energetic and there's other kinds. It feels like there's an energetic attraction to this person in order to help reconcile some of the old emotional wounds within you. So there is an invitation to maybe ask yourself why. Why do you want to reconnect? Why do you feel like he was the one? Or why do you feel like that person was the one? And maybe what the good times were, what the bad times were, etc. What were the fights about? What were the issues about? And then see how that might correlate to old emotional stuff, or not. But it does feel like there's a high probability for this person to come back in your life and to reconnect. And it feels like there's a quote unquote higher reason for you to want this person back. And that feels like to reconcile old wounds. Okay. And that gets to be your choice. It gets to be your choice whether you reconcile the wounds or you reconcile with them or not. But it does feel like there is a high probability there in the in the in the ethereal realm. It does feel like there is a high probability of it. Okay, so I hope that supports you. We were 11 years together. Oh, nice. Nice. You're welcome, Veronica. Okay, let's do a couple more here. Maybe one more. Okay. All right. Let me tune in because there's a couple that are. Okay. All right. All right, Allie, I feel you, my dear. Allie asks, am I going to end up divorced? Have been together 8 years, married 5, 2 kids, not doing great. Let me know that you're still here, Allie. And this gets to also, again, this gets to be your decision. I mean, I definitely get why, but I will always be the type of reader that wants to empower the people that I read, to remind you that it gets to be your choice. Okay. I feel like it's his. Oh, okay. You know why? Probably because you feel disempowered. A lot of times when we feel like we're in a relationship, I've been in many, many relationships. I've learned many, many things in my relationships over the years. And now I'm in a space where I am single. I don't even know what that means anymore. Where I'm by myself. I'm single. And I'm also I'm seeing all of these things, all of the attachments, all of the wounds, all of the stuff. I'm seeing all of the things very, very clearly now. And looking back, anytime I felt like I was in a relationship and I felt like, oh, well, it's up to this person, they hold all their cards. It's because I wasn't owning my fucking power. It was because I was disconnected. I was disconnected from my power. I was rejecting my power. I was afraid of my power. I was afraid to own it. I was afraid to use it. I was afraid to be fucking empowered. Yeah, a lot of us, I feel, run those same types of programs because we're so disconnected. Not that we're so disconnected, but sometimes we're disconnected from our power, or we're just not maybe fully connected. And sometimes within that, sometimes we just don't realize how we're giving our power away. So it does feel like there's an empowerment thing that's coming up very, very prominently and strongly. First up, you get to own your power. You get to own your power, girl. And I know that can be scary, to be like, I'm going to take ownership over my life, over my, and accountability and responsibility over my life. What do I want? What do I need to be happy? Does this person, am I doing what I can to make myself happy? You know, because I know that, like, if you have, like, if you're married and you have kids and all the things, a lot of times we begin to neglect ourselves because we have kids. We have to put we feel like we have to put everybody else before us. So we become disconnected to ourselves and our needs. What do you need? What do you need? Does this relationship make you happy? Are you doing what you can in your power to make you happy? The relationship and this person and even your family, it's not their responsibility to make you happy. Are you doing what you can to make you happy? Are you doing what you can to make Alyssa happy? Okay? Because that gets to be your responsibility. And you get to be accountable to that. Okay? And so sometimes when we're reliant on relationships or other people to make us happy, rather than to add to the joyfulness, the happiness that we already have cultivated in our lives, that puts a lot of pressure on the relationship. That puts a lot of pressure on another person. It's not another person's job to make us happy. They can do things that spark joy, you know, that incite joy, but it's not their responsibility. That gets to be yours. So it feels like there's a lot of pressure being put on your husband or your person, because I don't want to assume here. Feels like there's a lot of pressure being put on the relationship and maybe not enough accountability and responsibility being taken within yourself. What makes you happy? You get to meet those needs just as much as you might provide for your kids. Okay? If not more, because you need to have a full cup, because it feels like your cup is empty, you're unhappy. And that I'm not saying that will fix things. I feel like that taking responsibility first for your happiness and taking your power and owning your power to make Alyssa happy, making yourself happy first, that will give you clarity in which steps to take next. Okay? That feels like it might be pretty big, but that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to accept any of this. Okay? But that's what I feel. Let me see if there's anything else. No, I don't feel anything else. It feels like your guy just like, no, just leave it there. Okay. My kids make me happy. I feel like I'm trying for nothing. You assumed right. I think I want the familiarity. He's my best friend. Yeah. And that's okay. Depending on your relationship and depending on the other person, they can still remain your best friend. The relationship might end or the relationship might change, but that doesn't mean that person still can't be your best friend. Me and my best friend were like on and off for years and years and years. Like, we've known each other since what? Well, we literally have lived together or lived right down the street from each other our whole lives. and we were friends, and then we were, you know, partners, and like got really, really serious, on for 5 years, and then off, and then on, and then off, and then now he's my best friend. He's my, like, one of my best friends in the whole world. I still love him so much. So I'm just saying, and I'm saying that, and I'm sharing that in order to say, like, the relationship can change and shift. It just depends on what you're open to. So you're welcome. I hope that helps. I hope that helps you and supports you in your own choice. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, Alyssa. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will be back on tomorrow, provided I am mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually in alignment. And I will be here every day until Friday, provided that I'm good. And you can catch the replay later on my channel. And if you are at any point guided to work with me one-on-one, reach out to me through my website or book through my website. And until then, have a beautiful day. Mwah. Love you guys. I will see you later. Bye.